Yo. Man. What can I say? We got a lot to go over today. I had one hell of a week, so, I'll bring that week to you. So let's get it started off right, man. We're going to start this shit off right. Welcome to the Heroic Villain Podcast. I go by your host, Jay Hayes, the guy, the people's champ, Mr. Put Bodies in Buildings, the man after myth. I really do exist. You know what I'm going to start calling these shows? I'm going to start calling these shows the Players Only Club, because I'm only going to talk that player stuff to y'all. For here on out, I'm only going to talk that player stuff. It's only going to be player stuff because I'm bothered. I have a lot of things I want to get off my chest this time. But first of all, we got to holler at the sponsors. Shout out to D James and Gold Prayers for the candle. Always got the scene smelling good, especially for when the ladies come through. The experience is just different. Welcome to the brighter side of life with Gold Prayers candles. Fellas, I told y'all, come get that intimate spark. You gotta be hard as a rock with the intimate spark. You gotta get that hard, that lumber. You wanna set it off with your girl with that natural wood. You know what I'm saying? That third leg, that strong leg. This is what you need to give her. This is facts. Take this, it's natural. You ain't gonna go blind later. Yeah, every time. And ladies, every time I'm telling you, you go get it tight again. In order to get it tight again, you gotta take a bath with tight again. And it gets you real, real tasty. So I know if you like your man to stay down there, just tell him, just breathe through your nose, because it's gonna taste very, very good. You gotta use this tight again, it's gonna get you right. I know you run into the guys that have been pounding you out for years and you done pushed out all them kids, but guess what? We can get you tight again the natural way. Just take a bath with it. It's gonna taste good, it's gonna smell good. And we gonna get the spark in the bedroom back. Of course. Shout out to my boy too. Shadora, Shiloh, Bucky, what up? But Shadora, we coming. Got the Colorado. We got the Colorado 2 on. We coming. I'm coming. Can't do nothing without the $1 million frames on face. Get what I'm saying? You see what they is. Prime times. Now, I got all that out the way. Let's get it started. Tradition first. Let's get it started. All right. So, this is the reason why I'm going to call it the Players Club. For years, we already know what it is for years. For years, we done watch niggas with cameras, and they've always been the corny niggas, man. Right hand to the man, I swear. Y'all know what it is. I've been in the streets, in the trenches too long, and I'm not trying to glorify that, but them niggas that was running around with the cameras was the geeks, the dweebs. You know what I'm saying? Them was the niggas that we beat up for fun. I hit you with my left hand because that's why I practice. You feel me? But over time, we not hating, but they grew they platform, and they become the voice. They become what the gatekeepers they call themselves. These niggas are scrubs. And what bothered me the most about it is that we allow these scrubs to really have a voice, because out here we respect money. Now I'm trying to figure out why y'all respect money so much instead of respecting the authentic person that they is, because no matter how much money you get, you either gonna be a lame broke or you gonna be a lame with money. Money don't unlame you lames. You scrubs gonna always be forever who you is. But we start ignoring the real guys because we start running behind the people who got the following count. These niggas be lying. They be lying about their lifestyle. They be lying about everything. So I had to create my own space. I had to create a own platform for the real ones out there who y'all tired of listening to them niggas think they got an opinion on something. How they gonna give you relationship advice when they wife and the chick that we flipped? Tell me that. That don't even make sense. I seen a girl on Facebook ask a question, said, if I slept with multiple men that happen to be your friend that I didn't know was your friend, would you still take me serious? Why would we do that? It don't make sense for me to do anything of that sort, because first of all, sweetheart, why don't you have discernment? Why aren't you a choosy lover? Why is everybody allowed to get in between your legs? You know what I'm saying? Let alone all these people from the same community, the same circle. So if they my friends and you didn't know they was my friends, clearly we are abundantly connected somehow, some way, which means that you're sleeping with the same community. So why would I do that? And then why would I trust you when you around them? That don't even make sense. Y'all just try to create these narratives to fit your reality, but y'all live in this unicorn delusion reality, and it doesn't make sense. But then you will listen to these simp ass guys with the cameras and the following count, like what they say is golden. These metrosexuals. These ain't real men. Those are weak men. I'm telling you, they're weak men. They can't stand in the same room as me and with their shoulders back and look me in the eyes and think they. You feel me? I gotta get it off my chest because they really sat here and acted like that they somebody that they not. And y'all, they got y'all believing that they somebody that they not, and then y'all taking their word for it. And then we just crashing. We're crashing. We're constantly crashing down in a spiral direction because we don't know who to listen to. Women taking advice from other single women. How you in a relationship taking advice from somebody single? She gonna keep you single, goofy. I'm just telling you, like my grandfather told me. And this was like great advice. If you hang around 4 broke niggas, you gonna end up being the 5th broke nigga, because association bring upon simulation. You know what that mean? You understand? And you have to understand what that means if you want to grow, because you have to grow as an individual. You have to grow in your own person. You have to grow. Sometimes it has to be uncomfortable. You have to get comfortable with the uncomfortable if you really want to grow into being a champion. If you really want to grow to come into your status of being who you really are. I'm here to create that for you. I'm here to give a space for men to be a better version of themselves of men. And I'm going to take full accountability for what I've done this weekend, because I'm going to tell y'all a story. You know, my Let Me Cook sessions just going to cook. Now, I preach to y'all about being emotionally intelligent. I do. And the lack of emotional intelligence, and what does that mean? It lets you know where you at in life. Poor self-awareness, inability to manage your emotions, lack of empathy, poor social skills, and difficulty in building and maintaining relationships. Those are the people that lack emotional intelligence. So if you find yourself in any of those places, then you need to recognize that understanding your emotions and leading to unpredictable emotion reactions is a problem. No man should be emotional. Y'all know what an emotional man look like? If a man if you piss him off and he go key your car, slash your tires, break your window, what you gonna say? Don't worry, I'll wait. You gonna say, damn, you acting like a bitch. Why does that saying exist? That saying exists because men shouldn't act like that. You shouldn't act like a bitch. You should have control of your emotions. That's what real men do. Real strong men have control of their emotions. You have to be self-aware. You have to be self-disciplined. Those are the things you have to do. There's no reason why we should be crashing out. Now, the reason why I bring all this up is because I preach these things and I try to practice these things, but as I'm growing in this entertainment lane, I'm always been a people's champ. But I'm continuing to grow every day, and I'm continuing to grow in the entertainment lane. The entertainment lane has been a blessing to me. But I have to remember sometimes who I am and what I mean to others. So for fun, I bowl, I play basketball, and I have a good time. And in the basketball, I just happen to be a 5-time rec league champion. 5-time, I repeat, 5-time rec league champion. And I'm proud of it. When I won my 5th ring 2 weeks ago, we beat a team that was up 20 on us in the in the second half, because this game was halves. In the second half, they was up 20. We walked them down and ended up beating them by 4. They crying after the game. Man, the ref's this, the ref that. One guy swear up and down like, yeah, man, y'all gonna be mad at me if I shoot this bitch up. I immediately interjected in that. Sir, no you're not. Because I take that as a threat. First of all, my kids be at the game. They watch me ball. One of my lady friends be at the game. Best player on my team when I ball, women cheer. You feel me? And it's all recorded. But I didn't understand why you felt like that was an appropriate thing to say. I interjected immediately and told that boy, get up out his feelings. Get up out your feelings, man. It's basketball. It's a game and we love to win, and I play to win. Y'all play to win. So don't sit here and say no crazy shit like that. Like, yeah, man, y'all threatening the ref. Nigga, what kind? You ain't man. That is the most manliest thing to do, is to threaten the ref. Y'all had a 20-point lead. Y'all lost a 20-point lead. We knew we was gonna come back and beat y'all because we play better. We play better as a team. But for you to say that lacks emotional intelligence. For you to say that lacks self-awareness. I corrected you. You calm down because you know what's what. When you look a real man in the eyes, you seen that it wasn't where you wanted to go. Because I didn't want it. I didn't want to have to take it there with you. But when you looked me in my eyes, you seen that it was a possibility that it was gonna go somewhere you didn't want to go. And when I go there, I go far. I tell people all the time to leave me alone because I take shit far, you know? So he calmed down, and of course, you know, I raised my 5th championship banner. Again, 5-time rec league champion. And another guy had to say, damn, you proud of that? Yeah, I'm proud of it. You played your heart out, fam. Like, see, I tell y'all all the time to be careful, man. These people talk good in a bitch. Do not let them trick you. You cannot play mental gymnastics with you. Don't let people trick you with their words, because really he wanted to win. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been out there playing as hard as he did. He was playing super hard. He was out there behind the back. Come here, you know, throwing them up. Now I had to play defense on you. I'm gonna lock you up, because that's what I'm gonna do, because I seen how you was cooking against my other teammates, my other comrades. They didn't want to play good, hard, old school defense on you. You know, I play good, hard defense on you. I lock you up. Y'all stop scoring. We go on a run and we win the game. Again, like I said, my 5th rec league championship, and I'm proud of it. But y'all be trying to talk good in the bitch, talking about we ain't getting paid for this. We ain't in the league. This ain't the NBA. You make all these excuses because you didn't win. And I'm proud of winning. I'm a winner. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm going to win. If you're my spades partner, we're going to win. If you look me in my face, you look me in my eyes and say, it's just a game, right then and there, we're no longer friends. It ain't just a game to me. It's about winning and losing. And winning and losing is like living and dying. And I love living. I play to win. Don't tell me it's just a game, because I don't come out just for games. We play to win. Life is about winning. I never heard nobody proud to be in second. It's about the gold medal. It's about first place. Second place is the first one to lose. So I can't do it. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I want to win in everything. Just like I want to win in this media space, THV media. Whether I'm the good guy, bad guy, heroic villain, this is what I'm here for. I want to win. We coming. I'm a winner. This is what I do. So if you don't want to win, then this ain't the show for you. If you don't want to win, then this ain't who you want to look up to and talk to, because I preach winning. That's it. That's all. I preach winning, because nothing there less will be any type of loser attitude. Everything is about being player and being winning. And I want to win in everything. That's just that. So don't try to trick me into acting like, man, it's just rec league. I don't care if it's just rec league. I don't care if it's pickleball. I go out there every chance I get to win. I want to be the very best at everything. Be a legend. I hustle for my last name, not my first. My kids out there watching me, so don't ever think that it's just a game, and it's bigger than that. It's all about winning. So with that being said, I messed up, you guys. You know, this past Sunday, I'm playing for my 6th rec league championship in another rec league. We winning. We going down the court. I'm the spark on my team. And I let one of the weakest guys get me out my zone. But granted, like, we gonna talk about it, you feel me? Let me cook. And I'm only bringing it up because I'm not bringing up and I'm not appropriating any type of street life, gangsterisms, because we gonna talk about that. You know, I'm gonna talk about a whole nother episode. I'm gonna talk about how the streets is a myth and these weak codes that people be living by. We gonna talk about all of that. But today I'm gonna talk about what I'm talking about winning. And that's why from now on, these episodes will be called the Players Only Club. One, because I'm the best promoter in Dallas history ever. Facts. They still trying to duplicate me. So why wouldn't I create a club? And I'm gonna spit that player talk, because I'm a player, man. This is what I do. And I want to teach these young men how to be players. You know, we're gonna be the smoothest version of ourselves. I guarantee you that. But we can't do that if we're gonna be tricking ourselves out our position. Don't trick yourself out your position. I tricked myself. I got tricked out of my 6th rec league championship. And I'm glad it was that situation, because it was only proof that God watching me and he know I got a bigger picture. So this is the situation. Let me cook. We in the game. We up the whole game. Championship. We making a run. 4th quarter, ending the 3rd quarter. And I'm with all the shit talk. You could talk shit to me on the basketball court. We could foul. As long as it's in the confines of the game, old school, 80s, whatever you want to play, I'm with it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not soft, so I'm with it. Let's talk. But there is a line that cannot be crossed. I'm from East Cleveland, Ohio. What you will not do is call me these 2 words. You will not call me a bitch. You will not call me a pussy. I respect myself and I respect everything around me. But the moment you disrespect me, I'm gonna make you stand on that. So I will not lead with disrespect. I only will lead with respect. Somehow we got to talking shit. Bro, let me just paint the picture for y'all. Bro got the mic on his shirt. His girl got the camera. She recording. So if y'all know how these goes, people get these clips on the internet, and the first thing they gonna do, if I'd have let him make it, I'd be going viral right now. I guarantee you he scrubbed the video though, because, you know, step a step. So he put his, I say, yeah, I tell him, I said, y'all don't worry about it. Y'all ain't finna win this game anyway. You can shut that shit up. He said, no, shut your bitch ass up. Who you talking to? Me? Jay Hayes? Nah, nigga, you must have bumped your motherfucking head. Who a bitch? I had to walk up to that boy, grab that nigga, and I picked him up off his feet. I ain't playing with you. Walked him off the court and put him on the wall. Yeah, it's a video of it, so we don't do no capping. And I had to tell him, I ain't haul off on him or none of that. I ain't snuff him out, none of that. I just held him and said, you gotta show me I'm a bitch. You gotta show me. Cause I respect the league, but I gotta respect myself as well, because if I'd have let him slide, that video would have told a different story, because that's what y'all believe. Y'all believe in clips. Y'all don't wanna watch the whole videos or nothing. So I couldn't let that slide, cause you're not gonna disrespect me. I'm a man, bro. And as a man, you ain't gonna call me no bitch. You ain't gonna call me no pussy, and I ain't finna smoke no hookah. I'm a real man. We don't do that. So I had to, at that point in time, I had to stand on respect and see if he wanted to stand on it. They couldn't get me off of him. I'm telling you, they couldn't get me off of him. As soon as I let him go, can we talk as men? That's what he said. Can we talk as men? Now you want to talk as men. Here we go with that good talking ass shit, trying to trick me out of position, talking about, damn, bro, you mad at words? I ain't mad at words, fam. I'm mad at respect. You gon' respect me. You gon' respect me. I never disrespect you. We could talk all the shit in the world. I swear we can. And I enjoy talking shit on the basketball court. turn me up. I'll come from that. You know what I'm saying? But it's crossing the line. As men, we don't call each other bitches. We don't call each other pussies. We don't emasculate each other unless you're ready to stand on that. And if you're not ready to stand on that, you should watch your fucking mouth. Because I was ready to take it wherever we was gonna take it. Because I take shit far with whoever. You know what I'm saying? It could have been Goliath and I'd have did the same thing. So, fellas, in general, that was a life lesson for me because we ended up losing that game. I got ejected, he got ejected, but me getting ejected from the game was way worse for my team than it was for him because I'm a viable asset to my team. And, you know, that was the issue. So now I'm sitting here today telling you I'm a 5-time rec league champ instead of a 6-time rec league champ because I handled that situation wrong. I could have handled it better. I didn't have to put my hands on him, but I had to because how I was taught, how I was raised, how I was brought up, it just triggered. You know, my grandfather always told me, you know, I'm Base's grandson. These is facts. My grandfather always told me that if one man owe you, the whole world owe you. They're like, what do that mean? Well, if somebody at school owe me $5 and I take a pipe and I'll beat them half to death with it, is anybody else in that school ever gonna owe me no money? The answer is no, because you just took it way far over $5. Some people will let that shit slide because $5 ain't nothing to them, but it's the principle of the fact. It's the principle of the fact that nobody should ever owe you. Nobody should ever play with you, play with your name, play with your character. You can't spit on my name. And at this point in time in my life, I'm Jay Hayes, the God, the people's champ. So if I would have let you make it and you put that video out, then the next time I see you, then I'm gonna have to do something to you because that was premeditated because I let you slide. So I set a precedent from that day forward with that man and whoever else that we not gonna disrespect each other because, you know, it'll take it there. And nobody should ever be that way over a game of basketball. We should just be out there competing as men, playing as hard as we can within the confines of the game without disrespecting each other. And that's just that on that, fellas. And that's what we taking away from that. That's what we're gonna take away from that. It should never be a point that we get so emotional that we do something that we can't turn back from. It should never get to a point where 10 seconds of emotions can cost me 10 to 20 years of my life. Because I hate seeing in the news people dying over basketball games and so forth like that, excuse me. So just take that from that. That was a life lesson for me because God definitely showed me that you got a lot going on. You might have to remove yourself from these situations because there is no reason why you should people should even be testing your gangster like that or your character. Nobody should be able to come to me and feel like, oh, I know how to get him out his groove. I know how to trick him off the streets. And that's what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna allow y'all to trick me off the streets. So, you know, as I proceed in this coaching, this men's coaching, you know, I'm gonna make mistakes too, but I'm gonna practice what I preach so I could continue to lead the youth into the direction of where we're going to. And, you know, all these single men, we're gonna get y'all a woman that you want, and we're gonna stay in them homes. We're gonna stay true to the vows that we promised to God. That's what we're gonna do. And that's the goal of this. That's the goal of being a heroic villain. Yep. So, moving forward, now let's talk about guy code. Guy code, fellas. It's guy code. Stop the dry snitching. You gotta stop the dry snitching. Let's start here. No matter what, I don't care where you at in life. Nobody likes a rat. Nobody. So I don't get why y'all tell so much. Men, you cannot be a chatty patty. Stop taking what you heard and be, I don't want to know nobody else's business, because why you know everybody's business and why is you coming to tell me everybody else's business? That's what females do. Quit acting like a hoe. That's that chatty patty shit. If you can't tell me who said it, then don't tell me what was said. Because and I tell y'all right now, don't tell me nothing. Because if you tell me, I'm gonna go tell them what you said and how you said it. I want to see if what's gonna happen from that. And it ain't called being messy, it's called being real. Because I can't believe you told me that anyway, like you was tough. So if you were so tough and you said, you know, woo about so and so, I'm gonna tell them exactly what you said and how you said it with all of that. What you said. You had all the emotion and you was hype about it, like you was gonna do this and that and the other. I'm gonna see if you do it. And you better not tell me nothing about none of my partners. Cause you might not be able to walk out that room without me standing up for my people. I ain't gonna let you just, you know what I'm saying? It don't work like that. That's not how it works. Men, we don't do chatty patty shit and we don't snitch. No matter what. It's not even street code. Snitching is not just street code. The streets try to appropriate it, but the streets is a myth. Snitching is not street code. Snitching is everywhere. If you got a 9 to 5 and it's somebody at your 9 to 5 telling all the time, nobody's gonna like that person. Nobody likes snitches. Even with the police. The police don't tell on each other. Y'all ain't noticed that? They stand up for it. That's why we tell police. Wayne said it best. Even though you grew up just like us, if you're a cop now, you are not just like us. You ain't black no more, you blue. Police don't tell on police. They laugh at us when we tell on each other, so y'all gotta stop it, period. Nobody likes a tattletale. Everybody got that one kid in the family that tell everybody business. They don't like them. Everybody been in classroom with that one teacher's pet that always told on everybody. They don't like them. So what makes you think that we supposed to like a rat in the streets? What makes you think we supposed to like a tattletale, period, or a chatty patty? Nobody likes tattletales, no matter which way you want about it. There's no code behind it. These are facts. Police don't tell on police. Co-workers don't tell on co-workers. If you do, then they don't like you. They'll exile you. They'll put you out. You know what I'm saying? When D-Lo secretly recorded Kobe, what happened? They traded him to the team and he been labeled a rat ever since. He's trying to be cleaning up his image ever since. People don't like rats. So no matter what, man, stop the chatty patty shit. It saves your life to mind your own business. That's just that on that. Quit telling on everybody, man. Quit telling everybody business, man. Get out the drama of being like, life is not them scripted shows y'all see on TV. Y'all so indulged in them scripted shows. That ain't what life is. That ain't what it's about. Y'all gotta quit the chatty patty shit, man. That shit is not manly whatsoever. So let's start minding our own business. Let's quit telling on each other, and especially when it comes to women. Man, if I run across another nigga try to throw me under the bus to get to the pussy, it's gonna be a problem, because there is no way you should be doing that. Dirty macking is guy code. Dirty macking is unforgivable. Because if you tell on me for some pussy, what you willing to do to save your own life? That's what's crazy about it. If you were telling me for a piece of pussy, what are you willing to do? And what are you willing to tell to save your own life? And that's what's scary. Y'all guys gotta chill. There's no reason why. See, me and my partners, are the girls that's hands off, man, they can't call me. I ain't texting them. I ain't calling them sis, what up? I don't do that. We don't do that. We don't move like that. That's corny. Because why are you talking to me? You talking to me to try to get information about my partner. I'm not giving it to you, so you don't got to talk to me at all. You shouldn't be able to contact me at all. If I see you following my page, I ain't finna post nothing to incriminate me or him. And black men don't cheat anyway, so it ain't like we doing nothing wrong, but I definitely ain't finna do nothing of the sort, because I'm not finna drop the ball. We don't drop the ball. We ain't fumbling around here. Y'all have to know what guy code is. I don't believe in opposite sex friendships. That's dead. You can't allow me to go to work with your girl 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week, and think that I'm not finna capitalize on that. Is you crazy? I already don't miss. But if you give me 40 hours a week, you think I'm finna miss? So I don't believe in opposite sex friendships. I had this girl tell me, she said, niggas love me around because I'm a vibe. Is you dumb? Bitch, you not a vibe. Because when you start talking, you annoying in a bitch. But nigga keep you around for the opportunity that they gonna fuck later. These is like, I don't know, what vibe are you? Because when you around me, you annoying as fuck. I never met somebody who just purposely try to get into it with me over no fucking reason. And you look me in my face to tell me some dumb shit that niggas keep me around because I'm a vibe. Niggas keep you around for the opportunity to fuck. I swear to God, I'm a wolf. I lead the pack. I'm trying to tell you who's who. And I'm not the last one to be a wolf. It's other wolves just like me, and it's better wolves, bigger wolves, faster wolves. Hey man, we real wolves, man. We lead the pack. But if it's something we want, we gonna get it. I don't care if it take 10 hours, 10 days, 10 years. I go wash dishes with your mama. I go cut the lawn, cut the grass with your dad. I come babysit your nieces and nephews and your little sisters. I'll do everything it take. If my goal is to fuck you and leave you, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Fuck you and leave you. We got a hit list. Y'all be on the hit list. What makes you think I want to be your friend? It don't benefit me to be your friend. It actually only benefit a female to have male friends, because they get boyfriend benefits from us. You got a girlfriend. You got a friend that's a girl. And when you go out with her, you protect her. You make sure she's safe. 9 times out of 10, you probably been buying her drinks, probably bought her something to eat, because you just being the man. When she need to move, who she call? You coming to help her move. Need to hang a TV, who she call? You come hang the TV. But when you call her, what do you get? You have no access to the pussy, fam. So you just really a simp. You're really a slave to a situation you have no control over. That's why I don't have female friends. Because it's up to her whether we have sex. Women control sex. So she friend zone you until the time comes. So any woman that's naive enough to say, no, I really do have friends, they would never. Man, niggas be lying. They lying and sneaking and geeking because they weak. I tell you off the dribble what it is and what it ain't. Man, facts. Man, ask about me. Yeah, man, we friends. No, we ain't, because I ain't never slept with you, sweetheart. We can't be friends unless we fornicate first. These is facts. Cause ain't no point of me being your friend, because you the only person that benefit from it. And I'm tired of people benefiting off of me and off of my name and everything I worked hard for. There's no way that you are gonna benefit off of this and I can't get nothing in return. Crazy. That's a matter of fact, that's insane. I told you it's unicorn delusion. I have to live in reality. I know what's what. I have sisters. In no way, shape, or form do you break that guy code when you call someone your sister and you end up sleeping with them. That is a law. I have sisters now. My sisters, you can't play. They don't play about me. My sisters don't play about me. So you gotta be careful. You may not never know when they be around. But they watching and they not gonna play about me. But my sisters, our relationship is different. A lot of my little sisters I actually raised. You know what I'm saying? So it's totally different. My sisters, we family. I got people that aren't my blood family that's my family though. And you would be surprised. And that's cool, but friends, nah, man. These men just be sitting back, or I like to call them opportunistic. They're opportunistic. They're waiting on that one phone call when you call and say, hey man, Leroy been getting on my nerves and I'm tired of him breaking my heart, and you the only person I feel comfortable with. Can you come lay with me? That nigga will drive 4.5 hours to get to you and lay with you. These is facts. A shoulder to cry on is a dick to ride on. Always remember that. So there's no such thing as opposite sex friends. It's only simpy weak men who sit back and be opposites because they have ulterior motives and they don't want to tell you up front. You niggas are suckers. One more guy code. And this is the last one. This is an important one. And this one resonates with Shaq said, Shaq had an episode. Never, ever, ever tell your woman what you're going through. As a man, you're supposed to be a leader. You're supposed to be the provider. You're supposed to be one to come to always have the answers. Never get caught crying in front of your girl. That's what you build friendships for. That's what men groups are for. I had a situation recently when I lost one of my family members. I didn't cry in front of my girl. I went outside to the patio and cried. I went into the restroom and cried. But I never cried in front of my girl because that's a sign of weakness. At no point in time should she ever see me in a state of weakness. She should only see me in a state of strength. I should always be stoic around her because she has to trust me no matter what. Men don't operate off of how we feel. We can't operate off of feelings. We're solution-based. We operate off of getting to a solution. If somebody come kick the door in right now, I can't say I don't feel like checking on who that is. You have to be a warrior. You have to be that no matter what. You got to be tough. I didn't say it's not a space to be something else. It's a space for it. Just not that space is not in front of your woman because she will indeed throw it back in your face. I tell women all the time, be careful with your mouth. That tongue is sharp, but that's their weapon. That's their weapon. Our weapon is our strength in our hands. So if they can't control their mouth, I tell them I can't control my hands. Then what? Is we on an even playing field now? Oh, I'm from Chicago. I talk like this. You know, I'm from Cleveland. I hit like this. I don't condone any of those things. What I'm saying is that you can't have one without the other. So men, don't take that and go hit on your woman. That's weak. You don't do that. You get up and you walk away. And if she fast, you do the Jonathan Majors and run away. But never, ever, ever feel like that you're entitled to put your hands on the woman. And if she's disrespecting you and she talking back to you, then that's not the woman for you. Have enough strength to leave. Have enough strength to walk away. Have enough strength not to go back to that because that is not what's good for you. You need somebody to be your peace. You need somebody to make you better. You need somebody to speak life into you. You need somebody to be your support system. I don't need a woman to help me. I need a woman to support me because I didn't ask for your help. I asked you for support. I asked you to do something. That's exactly what I asked you to do. I didn't ask you to do what you wanted to do. I didn't ask you to do what you thought was best for you. For me, I asked you to do what I asked you to do to the T. Cross the T's and dot the I's. And that's what I need. That's what I need from my woman. I need my woman to support me. I don't need my woman to help me with anything. I need her to support me. Because if you help me with something, I feel like when it failed, then it's your fault. But if I ask you to do something, I'm asking you to do exactly what I need you to do. My way, my dream. That's just that on that. Don't treat it no other way. And that's the bottom line. I don't need you to feel like that. You know what's best. We could talk about it later, but if I ask you to do something, just do it. Don't talk back and try to be a smart mouth and do what you feel is best. Y'all seen what was that movie when Big Mama and all the family was around and she got her man a job with like her ex-boyfriend or something, and he found out and he came into the beauty shop and slammed the door and broke the, what's the name of that movie? Oh man. Soul Food. That man just wanted support and she went to go help. You see how that happened? You know what I'm saying? That's called helping gone wrong. But, I mean, that just is what it is. I just want us to be able to grow to a different place and be, mature intellectually, mature psychologically. And in order for us to continue to mature, we got to be able to grow and know what our weaknesses is and what our strengths is. We got to be able to be uncomfortable and make it comfortable. We can't always run. Life is about hurdles. You got to figure out what you're going to do with that hurdle. You're going to jump over it. You're going to go around it. You're going to go through it. You're going to go under it. But you got to keep going into that direction. You got to keep going. You got to keep fighting. You got to get up and get you some money. You cannot let people stop you from being great, because you got to find it inside of you to be the best version of yourself. Stop being distracted. Let go all the distractions. Kodak said it best. God wanted to bless me, but I had fuck niggas around me. If you got a lot of shit going on, how you expect God to put anything else on your plate that you can't handle? You got to be careful what you ask for, because you got to speak it out loud. You got to speak it to existence. You got to let God know that you one of his strongest warriors. You got to let God know that you one of his prophets. You got to know. You got to trust the process, because it's not going to come as you think it's going to come. It's going to be a hard road. They laughed at me when I started off promoting. When I moved to Dallas, they was laughing at me. Damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. The fuck happened to you? They was laughing at me because I decided to throw team parties. But it ain't shit funny now, is it? I went from legend to icon in a city that I wasn't even raised in. I took this city and put it in my hands and put it on my back with the things I've done that doesn't get televised. They don't speak on it. Why do you think that I'm the only DJ that's been on tour? Why do you think that I'm the only DJ that's DJ multiple Rolling Louds? Why do you think that I'm even a DJ in the first place? Because somebody believed in me. I wasn't a DJ. Cuban Dog called me and said, I need a DJ for the Chief Keef concert. I said, I'm in Houston, but hold on. I called the greatest DJ ever, Go DJ A1. I said, hey big bro, Cuban need a DJ for the Chief Keef concert. He said, you do it. I said, I don't know how to DJ. He said, yes, you do. Believe in yourself. You got this. You do it. The story is written from there. I almost gave up an opportunity to see the world. I went all through the West Coast. I've done great things for a lot of people. All because I was scared. You can't be fearless. That's the 50th law. You have to be fearless. You can't be scared. You got to trust the process and understand that God got you. Jump off that bridge sometimes. You got wings and spread them. You gonna fly. But if you tense and you scared, you're gonna fall like a rock. So that's what we gonna do. We're gonna be emotionally intelligent from here on out, man. We not gonna trick ourselves out of our positions. You know? If it wasn't for me throwing parties, even though I met Shiloh and Shador at football camp when I was getting ready to go to school with Prime, before I went off to Oklahoma, when I first moved down here, when he was staying in Prosper, I was at his camp. I met them then when they was playing for the FFL. They became my little brothers for me throwing parties. Shout out to Florida too. My Deion nephew that he adopted as his son, Florida. Shout out to Florida too. They became my little brothers because of me throwing parties in Dallas. That's why this means so much. You can't talk about my family. You feel me? We legendary. Headache Squad. Yeah, like that. Our time is now. We coming. So because of those things, I've been able to meet people and I'll be able to create great relationships. You understand that? So, in closing, I'm gonna give y'all 10 signs of maturity. This is how we know that you know that you growing in the right place. 1, when you know the other person is lying, but you still smile and let it go. 2, you understand life is cool when nobody knows your business. Nobody's supposed to know anything about you. 3, you realize your mental health matters way more than any relationship. 4, when it has become 10 times easier to outgrow your lazy, unambitious friends, you gotta let them people go in order to grow. 5, you learn to never take advice from people who are not where you want to be in life. And that's big, bro. We gotta stop doing that. 6, never force people to choose you. Instead, let people do whatever pleases them. Because I promise you, when you make it, they're gonna dick pull later. In the beginning of what you're doing, they're gonna laugh at you like they laughed at me when I was doing team parties. But I promise you, I had them scratching and clawing to be underneath my wings when the time came. These is facts. 7, understand and know no one owes you anything. You play to win your own battles. 8, you have realized you are not responsible for other people's happiness. You have to do you. 9, you don't allow pain to destroy you. Instead, you build strength off of your pain. 10, you have to master the art of taking action without waiting on the right time. And right then and there, I want to shout out the people that believed in me, because they told me to stop waiting to put this podcast out. This podcast is supposed to be out over a year ago. Shout out to my boy Flash by Ben. He was the first one to tell me back in 2018, man, you be saying some real shit. 2019, you need to get this on camera. I remember before I took him underneath my wing and said, well, you know, everybody that ever dealt with me has got big. Do you want to be the biggest cameraman? Now look at him. Flash by Ben, I'm proud of you. I love you, boy. I want to shout out to Jules Marketing. He believed in me. He the one that told me, just get started, man. Pay somebody with cameras. Pay somebody with cameras. I said, no, man, I want my own cameras, man. I want to do my own thing, man. I want to do this. I do the studying. He said, man, he had my PR call me, Bev. Shout out, Bev. She called me, and when she called me, from that day forward, I said, you know what, I'm turned up. I said from that day forward, because she didn't know me and she believed in me. She said, I did my research on you, kid, and I know you got something special. I called an old friend of mine. I don't know if he want me to say his name, but I called an old friend of mine, and he said, I believe in you. I need you to do X, Y, and Z, get your paperwork done, and then we gonna work. I started calling around. I'm trying to build a team around me, and I'm still bumping my head, but this shit gonna work. That's why it's scripted right here. On these episodes, you're gonna see me tell you right now that this gonna work, this gonna blow. And if I could do it, anybody could do it. I already did something that was impossible. Came from East Cleveland, Ohio, down to Dallas, Texas, and look what I did here. It's yet to be done what I've already done, and they still trying to duplicate me. They still trying to copy and paste the greatest ever. Mr. Iconic. Jay Hayes, the guy, the people's champ, Mr. Put Bodies in Buildings. The man, not the myth, I really do exist. I am the people's champ. I am the voice of the people. Them names was given to me. Them names was given to me because of that. But just because as ambitious as I am, that don't mean I don't need a push. I was in a bird's nest waiting. I needed that push. And I got pushed out that bird's nest, and I was scared. And I was spiraling out of control until I spread my wings, and now I'm flying. Now we're at episode 3. Now my time is now. Hey, man. Our positive affirmation quote of the day is from Foots and John Sheen. If you don't behave as you believe, you will end up believing as you behave. There we have it. The Heroic Villain Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. From this day forward, we call this the Players Only Club. Shout out to my director. That girl V. I'm building this team. One by one, I swear to God. I'm building this team. One person at a time, and we gonna take this shit to the next level, because ain't nobody doing what I'm doing. Ain't nobody being transparent and putting positive affirmation out there and giving you the real. Ain't nobody giving you a safe place for men to come. Because if I was the king of the clubs for a long time. Now I'm creating another club. Now we're creating an all men's club, where men, you have a safe place to be who you is. You got a safe place to come talk. Come talk. Let's sit down and let's talk about it. Cause we're gonna be stoic, great, strong men. We're gonna build these families back together. We're gonna get married, and we're gonna actually abide by the promises and vows of God once again. We're gonna make the black home great again. Episode 3.